The secret to starting is actually how you stop, and it takes no additional effort. Now, I'm sure you've heard the general advice of plan tomorrow today. Well, this takes it to another level. You start tomorrow today, and then you stop. Because here's what's actually happening in your brain when you first sit down to work. First 10 minutes are the hardest. You're not in it yet. You don't know where to start. That heavy first moment where resistance is at its peak and you would rather do anything else. And your phone more distracting than ever. But once you push through the first 10 minutes, something shifts. You find your flow, your thinking gets sharper, and your words come faster, and you love it. Your only regret is not starting earlier. You even laugh at how hard you thought it would be. And I'm sure you've been there, as we all have. And then time passes, you've made substantial progress, you're satisfied with. But while most people treat that as a sign to keep going, squeeze out everything while the momentum is still there, I learned that that's the mistake. Not because it's exhausting or it will lead to burnout, but because that momentum you're sitting in right now, yes, it's useful for today, but it's more powerful kept for tomorrow. When you're staring at a blank page with no idea where to begin, when you're on your phone scrolling, actually procrastinating because you don't have a clue where to start. So rather than reaching your limits, stop mid-sentence, stop mid-thought even. If you can leave what we can call a mental ellipsis, your entry point for tomorrow is already decided. And I know it feels wrong, it feels like a waste, but when tomorrow comes, you don't start from zero, you start from the middle of something alive. You already have a strand of inspiration. But the one thing that can completely undo or unravel this is keeping an open loop in your brain. And it's very easy to do that, as I fell into it multiple times. That's because carrying precious ideas that you want to remember until tomorrow is very exhausting and you risk forgetting them altogether. So what you need to do is actually very simple. You just write a few keywords or a line summarizing your plan, not a full plan, just enough to know where you're going to pick up from next. You've already done the hard part of figuring out what you're going to do next. You're just saving it for tomorrow. But let's take another scenario. Let's say you don't have this inspiration momentum, quite the opposite. You've hit a wall. You're getting distracted, you're making mistakes. Well, you stop then too, because you've reached the point of diminishing returns. And once you reach that territory, you're better off resting or doing another type of work. Because pushing through at this stage is not a sign of discipline, it's actually a cause for exhaustion. That's the stage of a burnout, and you'll pay for it the next day. Now, with all of this, you'll still have resistance, and anyone on here who tells you they've completely eliminated resistance is lying. But this significantly reduces it. And it has done that for me because the problem was never really about starting, it was about stopping the day before. And what I love about this is it takes no additional effort. So if you're tired from the countless fast paced pseudo productivity hacks that keep adding more and more steps to your day, but barely getting much done, then this is the kind of thing I speak about here. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care.